I want y'all to be honest with me. By show of hands, who's got their 2024 business plan written up? I think that's a problem. Wouldn't you concur? I think that's a problem. What separates you from any other successful business person out here? Why is it that you don't think you're fucking good enough? Because that's all it comes down to is a self-worth thing. Who gives a fuck what you did in your past? Or what the fuck happened to you when you were a kid? Or what the fuck happened in that last divorce? Who gives a fuck? None of that shit's gonna change. All of those things are facts. You know, it's funny, motherfuckers will come out here and they'll still, to this day, they'll still say to me, or not to me behind my back, because they don't speak like that shit in my face. I ain't trying to be all tough, but all that yap, none of it. None of that shit you see on the internet, if you follow me and you hear about that shit, it don't happen in real life. And I welcome a punch to the face. I could probably use a good ass kicking, to be honest with you, right? I ain't been knocked off my pedestal in a while, so I probably do a little humbleness. But all these tough shits and all these things that people say, they don't say this shit in my face. But look, they'll say this stupid shit. You know he's a convicted felon. Tell me something I don't know. Tell me something I didn't tell you all. Everything about me is on Front Street. Everything that I do, I put out on Front Street. I can't change the mistakes I made. I can only learn from them and do better with them. And if that's the shit that's holding y'all back, then you need to ask yourselves really a deeper question than am I worthy enough? You need to ask yourself, what the fuck is my problem? Why the fuck am I acting like a little bitch? Because that's some bitch shit. You still worried about your past? You still worried about what happened? You got 10,000 hours left of your fucking lives. You need to be worried about living. You need to be worried about going out here and making something of your life. Your life is expiring, dude. Look, I got a big secret of it. None of us make it out this bitch alive. None of us. We all gonna die. And I don't want to be the guy that they say I look peaceful in my casket. And I look handsome. And I look like I want to be the motherfucker that looks like he needed that rest. That I blew this fucking earth on fire. I was a trailblazer. I did everything I wanted to do. My wife bought me a book for Christmas. She said, and this motherfucking woman, if you know my wife, she's a fucking hard ass, dude. I love her to death, but she is a hard ass, and I think that's what I need. Damn, she's a difficult woman. But she bought me this book called Limitless.
Oh, I'm sorry, go what?
Limitless.
Limitless.
Limitless. And she said, because that's what you are, you're limitless. And I sat back and I took that and I was like, damn, you're right, I am. I don't put a single limitation on myself. If somebody did it, I could do it too. I don't look at another person who's in the gym business more successful than me and say, man, fuck that motherfucker. I'm like, yo, I'm happy for that motherfucker. I'm congratulating that motherfucker. He did it. Guess what? He's laying out the blueprint, or she's laying out the blueprint for me. And I'm not even going to go do it. I'm going to go surpass those goals because I only got about 8,000 hours left. I see somebody in the real estate game. I see somebody speaking. All these things that I want to do. I'm going to get there. I'm going to get there. Let me let you a little secret. I'm going to talk about myself a little bit, okay? I'm a fucking machine. I'm not special. I'm not nobody that's, just because I'm talking to you, I earned this spot to talk to y'all. Will would have never asked me to talk to you guys, or I would have never got this position if I didn't do the fucking work. I'd make a post to 3 posts every single day for the past 2 years. And I just talk my shit and I just go and I just say whatever's on my mind, whatever's on my heart. Some people like it, some people don't like it. The people that hate, block and delete, I keep it moving. And I don't think about how this magical post is the one that's going to change the world. I just do the fucking work. I wake up at 7 o'clock in the morning. I'm at the gym by 8:30. I'm at the office. I'm doing personal training with a couple clients. I'm teaching classes. I'm taking classes. I'm doing 3 to 4 sessions a day at 42 years old. At 42 years old, Coach Sharper witnessed this shit. I'm here in the morning. I don't leave to the ass. I'm the first one to show up. Most days, I'm the last one to leave. Most days. And I still clean my own fucking mats. We're going to be in 2 Pure Fitnesses this year. The SBY brand, SBY MMA brand is going to be in 2 Pure Fitnesses this year. All because I've done the work. My posts, we'll give you a little idea on how it's an emotional decision with social media. Kid come in the other day, messaged me online. He had been following me for 6 years on my posts, reading every post. I ain't never seen him like a single post. Been following me, reading my shit for 6 years. 6 years. I posted a picture of this gi. It's the uniform we wear in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. I posted a picture of this fire-ass, notorious Biggie Smalls gi, right? This bitch was fired. I want to put it on right now, wear it in front of y'all. Fire. And I just was putting up like, man, look, I said something smart, like, man, all these gis I buy from this company Control, I need a sponsorship. Dude hit me up right away, said, dude, I'm signing up tonight. Came in and said, I've been following you for 6 years. He said, that Biggie Smalls gi did it for me. And signed up. And I got 90 days to change this motherfucker's life before he quits. Because on average, it's about 3 months before they quit. So I got 90 days to do what I'm blessed to do, come in this motherfucker, do the work, impact this kid, change his fucking life, and put him on a trajectory to change others. Off of a fucking Biggie Smalls gi post. That's how the power of social media. That's an emotional decision. Give you another story. I'm a part of this business association called Apex. It's like a mastermind, right? And my dude, Branden Hudsen, put me down with them, right? I work with Branden over at the real estate office. I was looking for a performance coach. I'm tired of being the smartest guy in the room, right? I need somebody to smack me around. You know, I don't learn by the carrot. I learn by the stick, right? And I've been with Apex for 2 years, 2.5 years. Taught me a lot of this social media marketing stuff that I teach you guys. Taught me, you know, just it's a good networking thing, right? You guys want to get into it, holler at me afterwards, you know what I mean? I don't make any money off of it. It's just I believe in it, right? Fucking Branden asked, they've got this sector called Apex Investors, okay? Y'all see Branden with his investments. $50,000 a year to get into that room. To be in that room, motherfuckers pay 50 racks, right? That is not me. not that I'm not in that one. No, right? 50 racks to get in that room. Branden asked me to speak at their event. Just because Branden owns that company does not mean shit. The powers to be like, well, you know, Brandon's one of 3 people in the Hall of Fame for Apex. Branden owns one of 5, or is a partner with one of 5 businesses in that. Brandon's got some power. He's got some pull. Didn't matter. He can say my name all day long. Apex has got a way they do things. And if you don't fit that mold, you don't fit that mold. So about 3, 4, maybe 6 months later, they said, you got the call. You're going to speak at this event. They approved it. All because they've been watching you do the work. I ain't going out here and say, look at me. Matter of fact, this business group is full of bankers, real estate people, roofers. And there's like 3 other MMA gym people in there. So I don't even have a place to fit in, guys. I don't even have anything that I can say. Oh, there are a lot of online marketers. I'm not one of these guys, hey, buy my digital program. I'm just a dude that's learning from this thing. That's helping me in my business. And I followed the rule. They said post. They said give back. Be a giver. They said do these things. That's all I did. Boom. I'll be the fucking poorest man in the room talking my shit to them come end of February, beginning of March. All because I did the fucking work. And I'm not special. I'm a machine. I'm diligent. I keep the promises I made to myself. It's important to me. It's important to what I want in life. My family is looking at me for survival. And those of you with kids, here's where you're going to walk out. Those of you with kids, there ain't a motherfucking chance in hell that I'm going to let some, no offense, 19, 20, 23-year-old young person outwork me with no kids when I got fucking kids to feed in the family at home. I'm sorry. I'm not trying to be biased, but I'm not sorry. Ain't no way I'm going to sit here and let some young kid or some young person, nothing against them, outwork me when I got my fucking family at home. I'll be damned that. I'm not going to bed at night with that. So today is your chance to change this shit. Change all these fucking excuses, all these fucking, somebody save me. Today's your chance. I know that you guys get fired up when you leave this, right? But you need to write down some notes immediately when you get to your desk to remind you of what we talked about today. And what I need from you is I need you guys to fucking write your 2024 business plan. What does that look like? And don't be on no pussy shit. I hope I make $100,000. I hope I get a bunch of business. Don't be on that bullshit. Be on an entrepreneur. Be on a takeover shit. Say, this is what I'm making this year. This is what I'm doing this year. And then engineer that motherfucker. The number at the end of the year. Now, how do we get there each quarter? What do I do? What commitments do I got to make? What promises do I got to uphold? Then you go to each month. Then you go to each week. Then you go to each day. I guarantee you this. Find that fucking database of people. Wherever the fuck it is. Find that database of people. Make 100 fucking phone calls a day. I make 3 posts a day with 1 video a day. I guarantee your fucking business thrives. If it doesn't, Pull me up on my words. We got videotape of this shit. We got proof. I guarantee you commit to yourself 100 fucking phone calls a day. I guarantee you put 3 fucking posts on social media with a video. I guarantee your business increases significantly. People need to know about you. There's plenty of room on this hill for everybody. And everybody in here has just gotten the greatest compliment from your leader that you all are leaders. Time to act like it. Time to act like it. Because last time I checked, 8,000 hours, 10,000 hours, you probably started off with 20 when you were born. We're about halfway there for some of us. Some of us are a little bit closer. Some of us got a little bit more time. Some of us a little bit closer to the end. I'm not going to be the dude that's going to sit back and waste my life away because I waited for somebody to come save me. And this room is full of people that ain't like that too. I know it is. But it takes your daily commitment, guys. Daily commitment. If you got to make this quota, when you reverse engineer your shit, all you have to do is just win for the day. Just win for the day. Fuck all the other shit. Just make sure that when you go home, when you close your laptops, when you get in your car, that you won for today. Because your competition ain't doing what you're doing. They're sitting around waiting for people to save them. Did you guys get something from that today? You guys need something? You guys reach out. All right? A couple of y'all have.